Okay guys, this is probably going to be kind of the 1 year wrap up, and maybe we'll do something later on, but for right now this is kind of this is February the 9th. Let's see here, what's today's date, Google?
It is Sunday, the 9th of February 2020.
Okay, and when we started this it was January 2019. So yeah, I got a little busy with some stuff from the New Year's and kind of been trying to make some videos and some other different things, some air gun channels, some gardening channels. I think I'm going to start like a vacation thing too, and maybe do a little couple gaming things. So we're kind of trying to branch out, have some fun with Austin and the ADD thing and all that other stuff. But anyways, this is what this thing looks like after a year. And today is the day I'm gonna pull them off and hose them off in the backyard and show you all the junk that comes out of your clean city water. So just to back up, that is the 50 micron, 5 micron, 1 micron absolute, and this is a 0.35 micron, and then of course, you know, then it goes through the carbon, then it goes through that salt-free thingy. Oh, which by the way, on the salt-free thing, I'm gonna do a little bonus video. I've got like a toilet that has these horrible gray toilet with horrible water stains. So somebody else said try putting oil on it, so I didn't have any WD-40, so I've tried Marvel mystery oil, because I'm kind of into cars, so it's kind of what I had, and it's kind of a weird little oil for solvents and breaking things down, so it kind of seemed like it might work, and it smells nice. It smells like peppermint. So anyways, not to get too far down there, but that is like a bonus video. I'm gonna get the hard water stains off of that toilet and try some different things and see if anything works for you. So you know, tune back in on that. But anyways, after the salt-free, then we go to, this is also a 1 micron absolute. That basically picks up the fines and everything before it comes out. And the Trojan UV Max thing, I'll tell you, man, with this coronavirus crap kicking around, we're in California. I don't know if that gets into the water, but it kind of reminds you that there's germs and viruses and stuff everywhere. And these things will filter out bacteria and viruses once you get down that small too. So, you know, it makes me feel a little bit better anyways. And if you're wondering why there's a piece of paper here, basically, I'll give you a little review of that's what we set up with. That's kind of how this thing flows. I didn't do the best penmanship when I set this up. I just kind of wanted to get this going as a little reminder for myself. I wasn't really planning on doing a professional water video when I did this, but this is a gleaming white piece of paper. That tells you how nasty that is. And then when we get over here, this might have a little bit of coloration, but it looks pretty good. I don't know how much of this is coming across because I kind of have like a blue light on this camera, so it's going to look darker than it actually is anyways. But I just thought that would kind of give you some perspective here. So I'm going to kill the camera. I'm going to go grab my ADD assistant here, and I'm going to have him blast the sludge off of these things. But you can kind of see before I go, the first filter, you can see all this gunk, like the, I don't know, just the loose particulate or whatever that comes through the line. So that's the importance of having one of these higher ones, is it just catches the dirt, the sand, the clay. I could probably do a 20 micron too, but the whole goal with this is you're not really doing anything other than just stopping the loose sand, dirt, silt, whatever, which is really protecting this one, because this thing used to be the frontline one, and I think I've said that before, but this one was just getting hammered. So if you put this out, it protects all the other ones, so then I can pull these two, wash them off, throw them back in. They're designed to be washed, by the way. At least the Watts was. This is that weird Neo Pure thing. Not a fan of these really, but hey, well, whatever. It is doing the job. I just don't like the way the pleats. Anyway, different theory. These are better built. If you can find a Watts, get them. Okay, bye guys. I'm gonna move to the backyard and we're gonna hose it off. Okay, well, it kind of occurred to me as I was getting ready to do this that you guys might be your last chance to actually see how this thing works. So, basically, when you drain these out, I have two shut-off valves here in case one of them kind of goes bad. I just plumbed in a spare. Anyway, so that's my shut-off valve. You turn that off first so you don't have a pressure issue. And then these, if you notice, they've all switched horizontally now. So now I have a bypass going where I keep water in the house, but there is no more water going through here. And if you look down here, this, you know, by pure circumstance, just happens to be lucky enough to fit a 5-gallon bucket under here. Design on purpose? I think so. So we'll open that up. And that just bleeds out the pressure out of these housings. But you have to let air in to let that drain the rest of the way. So now these things have a little button on the top of them, and that lets air in, which lets the water make its way down to break the vacuum. So I have this weird aluminum thing, but I can feel my button back here. So as I push that button, you're going to see the water level lower down. Look at all of that yummy brown goodness. Mmm. You get to drink that every time you have water. Okay. And then I'm going to lower that one down a little bit. Just so I don't have a problem with spillage. I'm not taking this one out. But I'm just going to lower this one down too to make sure I don't have water pouring back making a mess. And now I just take however much water I can get out of here. Man, that is nasty. Ugh. Every time I do this, I can't believe I didn't have this filter going before. God. I mean, that's the stuff that your city is telling you is good to drink. I mean, can you imagine how many kidney and liver problems people get by drinking this stuff? Ugh. Nasty, nasty, nasty. So, there's my water filling up down there. And it looks like it's about halfway full, so that's about 2.5 gallons or so. So, I could probably unscrew these now, but it just helps. Because when you fill them up with that much water, they get pretty heavy, man. The downside to this is when you run this, you have to open up your shower faucets, open up a lot of things that use water in the house, multiple faucets, maybe even a bathtub. So when you turn your water back on, and you turn it on slowly, it slowly eases the air out of here so it doesn't all rush through and boom and just hammer something, and then you could have a leak forever because the water will push through and make a leak and something like threads in a pipe where you wouldn't have had it with just the water by itself. So, you know, once you screw these back in, open up a lot of faucets and you'll see all that air just come hissing out, and just, you know, you might be wasting a little bit of water, but, you know, leave them on and just close one and, you know, run the water through each faucet in the shower or whatever, maybe in a garden hose on the very back end of your house. Get that water through there first. So that's kind of my last pointer for you guys. It's a lot easier on the household plumbing is if you can push the water back out. And maybe put a, you know, teaspoon of bleach or something in this front one, and that way it kind of runs back through, maybe sterilizes it a little bit. And if I do that though, you got to shut off your carbon, otherwise all you're doing is soaking up the bleach in that thing. And we got about 3.5 gallons of water there. Boy, it kind of surprises me. You know what's weird is, why is this one the lowest? I don't know. Maybe somebody knows fluid dynamics or something here, but I'm bleeding the air out of these two. Never even touched this button, but this one's the lowest. And this one's about halfway, so I don't know. Whatever. If you're a fluid engineer or something, maybe you can explain how that works. I guess the air just moves downward. I don't know. Well, what's weird is even when the water level has broken below the tops, the water still spills around. So I guess maybe it must be going up the center of the column of these filters, because obviously the outside has air, so I don't know where the water's coming from. Anyways, I'm gonna pull it down. That's pretty much that. But these are nice, because if something was broken here or I had some mishap, we still have water in the house right now. So spend your 20 bucks at Home Depot or whatever and pipe these in. Seriously, that has saved my butt many a time, guys. With all these fittings, something's gonna give you trouble. Okay. Onto the sludge. Okay, guys. Well, I didn't really realize this. Probably should have done this another day, but too late now. I've already pulled them, but it's like a freaking hurricane here all of a sudden. I don't know if this is the wind's gonna come across on the microphone, but look at those palm trees over there. Woo! Well, that's not too bad. They were really bouncing a little while ago, but damn, I mean, anyways, I don't know if you guys watch my other thing that I got going on, but I've got like a blueberry program going here with like a taste test, like 14 different kinds of blueberries here. And oddly enough, I didn't really notice this till I put them all next to each other, but Misty is the only one that kept the foliage through the winter. If you're like a decorator or something and you care about that, thought that was kind of interesting. It's the only one that hung on to its leaves. They kind of turned like an autumn color, kind of like this, but a lot of them stayed on. So anyways, we got a whole bunch of different blueberries. They're all different kinds. We're gonna do like this big old massive taste test kind of thing. Here are the filters, and that is the first one, the 50 micron. This is the 5 micron over here. And the plan is I'm just gonna pull them out, throw them over there, hose them off, and you can watch all the nasties float off the filter. But there's our lovable troublemaking mongrel here. That, you're the reason why I had to move all the blueberries over here. The dog loved to go chewing on them and nibble them, and she basically just about destroyed this one, which, if you guys are watching, she got my emerald. This was like the baby jewel of the whole thing. It was supposed to have nice, big old fat, like quarter-sized blueberries. Couldn't have chewed on a worst one. It's always the way it is with dogs. And that is my avocado experiment, if you think I've lost my mind. We get a little cold and windy around here, and we get down into freezing, which is tough. So this is my first year trying to keep these guys going with a light and a thing, and they're getting a real workout in the wind today, man. Oh no, that one kind of broke. Oh crap, I gotta get on that. Okay, well, damage control over there. Maybe the water piled up or something and it got the better of it. So anyways, these are some other avocados that are basically my spares. So I have to go get my helper, because this is definitely going to be a two-man job here. I'm going to have to go rescue my avocado tree first, but I'll be back. Okay, I got my assistant over here in the midst of this damn hurricane that we got on the west coast. No, come on. Okay.
I'm cameraman assistant.
No,
yes.
No, you're better with the hose.
Yes.
You're better with the hose.
You have 30 years on me with the hose. Give it.
No. Okay, come on. Just grab it. Go put it over here. We're going to hose off all the sludge. That's all that nasty crap that's in your drinking water.
Whoa,
Okay, put it over here a little bit more, because we kind of only get one shot at doing this. No, about where my foot is. You can kind of see the runoff. You're going to have to hose it and kind of spin it around as you go, okay?
I'm assuming not full blast.
What?
I'm assuming not full blast.
Yeah, it'll probably roll over or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll do this. That might work better. Okay. It's like mud.
That's some nasty shit.
Hey, keep it clean. Oh, man. Whew. This is about a year's worth of grunge. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Woo. You know what? Maybe, yeah, lean it up against the wall. Blast it that way.
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay. There, maybe we'll do this. Put it over here in the corner.
Okay.
That might work better. I don't know if this is coming through or not very well. Yeah, let's spin it.
Turn it around on the real nasty side right there.
And those pleats aren't really washing off very well either. Because it's hard to get like exactly between two pleats to get all the gunk off of it. Okay. Rotate it around a little bit. Here, you want me to do it? I should have got a tripod. It's kind of almost a three-person deal. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Spin it while you wash it. Nice. Yeah, try and shoot it in between each little pleat. And this is city water, Austin. This is what they want you to drink right out of the tap, man. Believe it or not, I think we're supposed to have pretty clean water out here.
Yeah, drink right off the top, cat my ass. Okay.
Okay, now flip the filter upside down, like make the top the bottom, and then just give it another quick work over. There you go. Man, I can't believe this wind. Woo! Oh, crap. Wow. Not planning on doing this with Hurricane Alley here. Look at that. Whoa. Yeah, my avocados are getting blasted.
All right.
Hey, ah! Whoa! Okay. You're a hazard, man.
You got...
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here's the best part. You want to dump this out?
Hell yeah, I do.
That's like soup, man. Ugh.
All right. This looks very tasty.
Oh, wait a minute. Here. Wait. This will give it a little contrast. Just pour it right over that.
Oh! I got some on me.
It's not like poison.
I know.
It's just pretty filthy.
I wouldn't be laughing if it was poison, would I?
Okay, I gotta clean that up again. Just a little paper towel and some soap, nothing special. Okay, and then this one is our, whew, look at that. Mmm, tasty. That looks much better than it used to be, but when you put these things down, you can tell I kind of tore this up. So actually, I'm gonna probably put that in my pocket.
Am I done?
Now, we gotta hose this one down too.
Can I dump this out?
Yeah, go for it. Hey, don't drop my container though. Yeah.
I didn't drop it. What are you talking about? Yeah.
That's like the really fine stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's got stuff in there, all right. Yeah, get away from the leaves a little bit so it shows up better. Get like over here. All right, there we go. It's like orange water.
Oh, the best part should be right here.
That's the good stuff. That's the crunchy stuff.
Shut up.
What's your saying? Crunchy roll? Isn't that a thing? I don't know what that is, but for some reason I remember that from a commercial or something. Crunchy roll.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Okay, well, I'll call that done. I'm just gonna have to clean them all up. Throw. Hey, man, you like dangerous. You're the guy who like does the friendly fire in the wars, take everybody out. What are you hitting it with? Turn off the spigot, dude. Okay, now open it up and bleed off the pressure. There you go. Now you close it. I don't know why you're banging on the ground. That's not gonna do anything.
Because it opened when I did that.
Okay. So, anyways. That's number 1 Slime-O. That's number 2 Slime-O. And I'll probably give these a little bit more better once over now that we got the camera out. But that's the bulk of the nastiness right there. That's for sure. Oh, this one pushed through. Oh, that's kind of weird. Anyways, thank you. I appreciate it. You're a good kid. Now you gotta go in there and do the dishes in the hurricane.
Actually, no. I should probably go from
Mongrel!
Mongrel.
Hey, did you see our avocado cage over there? Look at the wind tore the damn thing apart. Okay, well, tune in for our avocado and blueberries, but I'm pretty much calling this done. Maybe in another year or something we'll wipe it off, but I don't know what else I could really offer you guys, but hopefully you switch over, watch some of our other videos or something, and I'm still gonna try and do that toilet thing, but I don't know, maybe I'll do one last scene when I get it all back together so you can see like a before and an after. I'll do that. Okay. Okay guys, here's probably the last bit of it. Cleaned up all the filters. I actually took them back inside of our sink and kind of scrubbed them out, or not scrubbed them, but rinsed them out with like a faucet with a little extendable pull down thing, and I didn't really get much more out of there. But I cleaned up the plastic on there with just a little bit of soap and some kind of like Lysol wipes basically, and just scrub the inside. So this is what you call the cross your fingers and oh crap, I hope I don't have a leak kind of thing as we go back together. But I popped open 2 faucets and a shower in the back end of the house, only the cold water because you don't really want to push the air into your hot water heater. So just open up the cold water valves. Oh yeah, it would be good to switch my bypass valve here. They're a little sticky because they don't get used too often and I kind of forget which way they go. Boy, that one's tough. And I put these in bypass because I don't want to push air through here. There's no point. And other than that, you just turn it on slowly. Something kind of like that. And it's not a race. Don't overdo it because the last thing in the world you want to do is blast all that pressure through your lines and make like 100 psi in those water lines, and I guarantee you they will create leaks. So, turn my light on? No. Okay, that's probably a little bit better for you. So just to be clear, I didn't change any of these. Yeah, I know. I'm pushing the air out of the water system. So just leave everything open. I got to move it all through, okay? I know, it's supposed to be that way. They'll start hissing. They'll start pushing air out.
All of them are on except for one.
Okay, they don't all have to be on, just some of them. Just don't touch any of them. Leave them open, okay? Okay, I'm just kind of freaking everybody out in the house here. Probably should have given them a heads up on that one. Well, at least you know I'm not lying to you. Okay, well, this isn't really super exciting, but it is kind of important, so I'm going to leave it rolling. And as you can see, this didn't have any air in it, but that air is making its way through here, and it's kind of getting this waterfall effect. Give it a little bit more throttle here. I don't know how that comes through on the video, but I can definitely hear the pitch change when I open it up more. And I can hear the plumbing kind of creak a little bit as the plastic sort of expands. But you just don't want any resistance. You don't want it to be blocked in the front and blocked in the back, because then the air is going to find the only escape out, which is probably going to be through some little pinhole in a fitting or something like that, and it'll burst the pipe. So you want that water to just flow like a garden hose all the way through your house. And as you kind of get the water out, you can kind of increase the pressure, and the idea here is you get it up to full pressure, like right now. So now it's kind of running wide open. But you don't really want to do it all at one shot. You just sort of hammer your plumbing that way. And if I was at the other end of the house, I'd be sitting in front of the shower and be going pss, 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 pss. So, I mean, it might even take like a day for all that to work through. It's not going to hurt anything. Sometimes if you really want to, you can, now that I've filled them up mostly, I can close it down. And when I turn it back on, you'll see it push the air down the line. Like I said, make sure you only have your cold water open, otherwise all that air is going to get pushed into your hot water heater, which, you know, same problem. You don't want to put air into that system. It's designed for water, and air creates leaks. You can hear it. Okay. So anyways, you don't do that unless you at least have something open on the other end to push the air down. Because what's going on now is we're trying to push the air down, which air wants to go up, so it's not going to cooperate. So this could take a little while. So anyways, that's pretty much it, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have any leak problems, so I'm good. But only thing I'm going to leave you guys parting with is that these Neo Pure filters, they stop the dirt, they're good, but you can tell I kind of like crunched them up like you would like a dollar bill when you get new money from the mint, and so they don't all stick together. All these pleats were stuck together, they weren't spaced out nice like this one. And since these two bottoms rotted out, I had these little rubber washers from another filter, so I just put those in the bottom, then put the thing on the top. So that's why it's kind of crunched and twisted, as this filter's a little bit tighter than it would normally be because of that. Oh, you can see a little speck of gunk flying down. Okay, anyways guys, like I said, force system setup, it's awesome. The reason for the 20 is I don't have to do this. I probably wouldn't even have to do this for another year, but it just got so nasty it was bugging me and I wanted to do it anyways. But that's what's the beauty of these big 20-inch filters, is you don't have any restriction. I mean, the water, there's enough surface area in that pleated filter where it can filter that water very cleanly before it goes on to the next one. And when you walk them down in stages, it's not all hitting one filter. Coarse, you know, medium, coarse, medium, pretty fine, or, you know, ultra fine, however you want to look at it. But it's been fun, guys. I hope you stay tuned for our avocados, blueberries, gaming channel, whatever. Been together for a year here, so if you move on, feelings aren't hurt. Anyways, bye.